Hello, friends. So, in August of 2023, on August 4th to be precise, I put up a video because I had begun to upload videos in May of that year. My idea was to utilize this as sort of a repository for all the games. And I very quickly realized after my very first video, which you can go check out, it's literally just an 8-hour live stream. No editing, no nothing, very messy, maybe some minor editing at like the beginning and end. And I realized that that was just mostly inaccessible for folks. And so I started working on some minor editing, finding a good starting point and a good stopping point for each game, highlighting some of the more important parts or the funnier bits, something to make it a little bit less of a just long haul, a repository, and something that resembled a little bit more of an episodic type of channel. Even if the episodes didn't necessarily obviously link one by one by one by one by one. And in August of last year, I posted what was supposed to be the first of many thank you milestone videos, because I hit 100, and in part this is due, I have to give a shout out to the amazing Wigsby. If you are not familiar with Wigsby, he does stream on Twitch. I will link his channel below, so please go check him out if you don't. But Wigsby reached out to me because he was looking for pro LGBTQ streamers who didn't really have a following. And he saw that I played Blood on the Clocktower, and he liked my energy and he liked my content, and he featured me on Board Game Geek, which was incredible. Since then, the channel has increasingly gained in subscribers. I've seen a slow and steady increase. I'm getting closer and closer to hitting that mark of 1,000 subscribers, at which point I can start monetizing, which will just allow me to rake in a little bit more extra income so that I can continue to take steps towards hopefully making this or something akin to board games, video games, something more of a full-time job than a part-time job as it currently is right now. I checked my channel earlier today, and I was at 797, and I was like, this is great. Within probably the next video I put out, I'll hit 100 subscribers. And I just got done with my stream, and I noticed I hit 800. So it just seemed apt to offer again just an amazing thank you. I never thought I'd be this close. I'm literally only 200 away, and it's all thanks to you. You sharing your time, sharing your humor, sharing your reactions with me, hitting that like, hitting that subscribe has just gotten me in a position that me 20 years ago would never have even thought possible. And so from my younger self to my modern self, truly, truly thank you. Normally the Nocturne milestones are riddled with sort of plans on upcoming projects or things like that. I do have plans for a sort of a guide series. I may actually look at going back and doing some more tier list guides. It seems like they actually, in the beginning, they didn't get a lot of credence, but I just noticed that the Trouble Brewing one is one of my most watched videos, which is fascinating to me. So I might very well go back and rework that with Guggy, or even with just some other folks who are interested in talking about scripts and how they would bluff and all of that kind of stuff. But the next main content that I plan to be focusing my efforts on is a short form guide series, an introductory guide to Blood on the Clocktower for newer players. Something that is short, quick, relatively to the point, and helps newer players start off on a good footing. I am going to be focusing on the Trouble Brewing characters first, because I do think that Trouble Brewing is the best starting off point for newer players. But while I had a few scripts written already, I think I might veer away from the original order that I was talking about characters and actually talk about playing evil a little bit earlier in that series. So please look out for that. I wouldn't say that being evil is my absolute favorite thing to do in the game, but there is something of a, I don't know, almost like a parental feeling that stirs it within me whenever I see newer players holding aversion with playing evil for whatever reason. And so hopefully I can inspire a little bit more confidence in people who are just picking up the game when they first draw that lovely red token. So look out for that. Again, I cannot express my gratitude enough for helping me to get this far. Truly, just thank you. Thank you for showing up. Please drop in and say hi on Twitch. I hope I get to say hi to everybody and respond as much as I can to people in chat. Please do not feel like you are hassling me in any way. I always appreciate your comments. I always appreciate your questions. And here's to the next 200. I'll see you at 1,000. Bye.